Okay, this is to discuss the problem in the given test, final exam. Problem number one, a rectangle is 3,250 centimeters long and 2,720 centimeters wide. Find the perimeter of the rectangle, giving your answer in the form a times 10 raised to k, where a is between 1 and 10, exclusive of 10, and k is an element of uh, integer. So for the first one, the area of the rectangle, the perimeter of the rectangle, you have just to get the measurement of the length and the length and the width and the width. When you say there are two widths and two lengths, so that will be 3,250 times 2 plus 2,720 times 2. That gives us a total of 11,940. And in scientific notation, it's equal to 1.194 times 10 raised to 4 centimeters. Label that for the perimeter. Now, in finding the area of the rectangle, it is just length times the width. So the formula is length times width. So 3,250 times 2,320. That gives us 884,000. And for the scientific notation, it's equal to 8.84 times 10 raised to the sixth power centimeter squared, because that is area. Okay, for number two question. Consider the function given by f of x equals 3x minus 20 over 4 plus 2x. State the largest possible domain for the function. So for the possible domain, that's the x value. So you can find the x at the horizontal, at the vertical asymptotes, meaning to say that's the exclusion. So if you equate uh, 2x plus 4 equals 0, that will give you x equals negative 2. So all the possible values of, there are many possible values of x except for negative 2, because it's asymptotic to negative 2. So your answer is x element of R, since the is positive, except negative 2. For letter B, state the largest possible range for the function. So you have to know the y values. I tried to draw here the figure. So for the y values, you can get the horizontal asymptote, which is equal to, since they are of the same degree, 3 over 2 or 1.5. So everything is possible for your range except for 3 halves, because, or 1.5, because it is asymptotic to 3 halves. So y should be all real number, positive real. Letter C, determine the coordinates of any point where the curve f of x, y equals f of x, intersects the x-axis and the y-axis. So you already have in mind the drawing how y equals f of x look like. It's a rational function. So it intersects the x-axis and the y-axis. So the y-intersection is 0y. So you just have to fill in or substitute the values. Y equals 3, 3x is 0. So 3 times 0 minus 20 over 4 plus 2 times 0, that gives us negative 5. So it will be, it will be, it will be, have the y-intercept at, it will have the y-intercept at 0, negative, here somewhere is 0, negative 5. And then for the x-intercept meaning to say your y is 0. So again, substitute 0, that's your y, 3x minus 20, 4 plus 2x. That gives us, since 4 plus 2x, um, if you try to cross multiply, that will give 3x minus 20 equals 0. So 3x equals 20, x equals 20 over 3, or 6 and 2/3. So when your x is 6 and 2/3, the value of y is 0. Okay, it is as this is at this point. Okay, next one. Uh, Solve for logarithm base 3 of x equals logarithm base 3 of x squared plus 4x minus 2. So I can just rearrange them, putting 2 on the other side and then putting log's expression together. So I will have 2 equals log base 3 of x squared plus 14 minus this one, and then I can apply the properties of logarithms, and then I can try to change this to exponential notation. Since base is 3, removing the logs, I can write this as 2 raised to 3 equals this. And then cross multiplying, I'll have 9x equals x squared plus 14, which in general term translates to x squared minus 9x plus 14 equals 0. And then by factoring, I will have this. And here I'll get the values of x, which is equal to 2 and 7.